Student Conference, grade 7, November 2025. We believe in bringing our children up with godly character, and the scripture for today is Philippians 4, verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. What does this mean to me? When studying feels hard, you're not alone. God can help you stay focused and not to give up. The studying is not going to go away, but you're not alone and God can help you to focus. When you're nervous about tests or work, it means you can be calm through God's strength. When your friends want you to do wrong things, especially when it comes to schoolwork, stand up for your values and believe that God will show you the right way. When you feel tired or don't want to do things, it's a reminder that your strength doesn't come only from yourself, but God gives you strength to keep going. So, in simple words, with God's help, I can do my best and face anything that comes my way. I don't need to be stressed because God is next to me. He supports you, obviously, if you ask Him. He's not going to take away the stress or the work, the hard work and the test. That's not going to happen, but He can help you to cope with it and to do your best. We're going to talk about 3 things: respect, integrity, and truth. Big words, perhaps you've heard about them. But first of all, respect. Am I listening before I speak? Remember, I've got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Am I listening before I speak? Am I using kind words and actions with other people? Am I treating people the way I want to be treated? Then am I showing care of others' things, time, and feelings? So perhaps you borrow something from somebody or use something. Are you taking care of it? Or are you just throwing it around or breaking it or whatever? Time. Do you stick to your time or are you wasting someone's time? Or are you saying things that hurt people? Respect. Always have respect for yourself to start off with and respect for others. Integrity. Am I doing the right thing even when no one sees me, especially when you're in your room and you don't, nobody sees you? Are you doing the right thing? Am I keeping my promises? I say, I will clean the table, I will lay the table. Are you keeping that promise? Do you stick to your word, in other words? Am I being honest, not taking shortcuts at all times? Not just little bits. And honest, first of all, to yourself. Does this choice show the kind of person I want to be? So if you look from outside and you look inside, is this the person I want to be when I'm around other people? Ask yourself, is this the right thing to do? Would I get in trouble if I do this? Would I still feel proud of myself afterwards? Would I do this if my parents or teachers saw me? Think about this and ask yourself the question, is this the right thing to do? Especially when you are wondering, is this the right thing to do? Truth. Am I telling the whole truth and not just little bits and parts? Because sometimes people do that. Am I being honest with myself and others? If I tell this, will someone get hurt because it's not true, because I just give them half the truth? Will this choice make people trust me more or less? You can ask yourself the question, do you want other people to trust you? And remember, trust is earned. It doesn't come by itself, it's earned. So if you broke that trust, it's going to time to for them to trust you again. Speak up. No, thank you. That's not right. Let's do something else instead. I don't want to do this because I'm getting in trouble, but not only the trouble, I don't want to do this because it's wrong. Oh, that's not cool. Let's just be honest at all times. So be bold and speak up. Walk away. It's okay to walk away. You don't have to join in to be a good friend. Choose friends who respect you at all times. Real friends don't make you do things that hurt others, break rules, or make you feel bad. Good friends help you make the right choices. Choose your friends, and you can walk away if you do not agree and it's against your values. Let's talk about tips and online tricks finishing this year. Be teachable, listen, and learn. Are you stressed? So, what is standing in your way? Why are you stressed? Only you can answer this question. Perhaps you've got overdue work and now it's the last month of your year and you really have a problem and you were supposed to finish this grade. It's too much work. That's stress. Parents, do your people, your family, your parents, do they put a lot of pressure on you? You know what? Make use of the support and their help. They are there to help you. They're there to support you. You've got unfinished work, but you are procrastinating because you don't want to do it. You say perhaps tomorrow is another day. Shortcuts. Are you taking shortcuts by cheating, by using AI, or just copying and pasting from other websites? That is shortcuts and that will make you stress. Did you give up on yourself, perhaps? Never give up on yourself. Never, ever. We are not going to give up on you. You shouldn't give up on yourself. Never, ever. Then planning. How do I plan? Obviously, you have to use your planning chart. And I still hear people who say, no, it doesn't work for me. No, it won't work for you if you don't use it. Because a majority of people say tomorrow is another day. No, tomorrow's got other work to do. So involve your parents or parents in your planning chart. If you're not on track, the chances are good that you're not using a planning chart. So the one goes hand in hand with the other. Open your course tab and look at the rest of the planning for the year. So there's not many days left. So please plan towards the end of the year. And if you finish then everything that you've set out, even if you're not finishing off your grade, it's fine. As long as you accomplish and finish what you have planned to do from now on. Let's talk about the procedures. You have to take notes. Why? Because you have to study from the notes. The quizzes can't be unblocked once you've done and completed it. You can't unblock it to study because the system blocks it and it's a switch on policy. While it's still open, you can quickly check what was wrong. So the moment you finish your quiz and submit it, you can quickly go in and see if it's still open. Quickly see what was wrong, make notes of what was wrong, because those questions will most probably be asked in the tests. You can't look back in your lessons or on your notes if you're doing a quiz or a test. You can't look back on that because you should have studied for the quiz or the test. So the test, you complete the work in the morning before the test. Then if it's done the night before, the teacher then the teacher didn't have time to grade your work and you must perhaps fix something. So do proper planning and finish a day before, and then the next day you only write the test. So next year you'll be in grade 8. And grade 8 we are doing, it's the first step to graduation. What does that mean? In grade 8, you've got 2 subjects which will count for your transcript for grade 12. That is world history and Afrikaans 1 if you're a South African student. And then you're also going to write your tests in the virtual test room. 2 subjects needs to be done in the virtual test room, and that is the world history and Afrikaans, because that counts towards your transcript for grade 12. Then you book for the test in the test room on the link on Teams. On the student team, there's a link student general team. There's a tab which says test room, and there's also an exam room for other subjects, but you book for the test room. Then summary in short: show respect, show integrity, be trustworthy. Involve your parents or facilitator in your schoolwork. Take up the responsibility, be teachable, do what needs to be done, and you will reap the fruit. Holiday on the 5th of December, the schools will close. I think there's about 21 school days left. Do you know what you still need to finish before the end of the year? Have a lovely holiday and see you in January. Thanks for watching.